Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you are welcome. Ignore the fact that my face is looking this puffy. This is just my early morning face. I just woke up from my bed right now. The time is currently 7 a.m. and I decided that I've been wanting to film this video anyways. I just felt like it would be nice for me to film this video on a morning before I commence my daily activity. So today I'm going to be showing you guys what I do to maintain a white teeth. Now I do this once in a while because I noticed that this McLean or this toothpaste we are using to brush our teeth is not just the ideal thing. Those things do not make our teeth white. You have to go extra miles to make your teeth white. And if you want to make your teeth white, except you want to go for the normal teeth whitening, then you can actually start going for teeth whitening. But if you don't have money to go for the teeth whitening, and the teeth whitening even has side effects, I mean, you have to be maintaining it from time to time. But this one is just using my normal kitchen ingredients to make it white. So I'm going to show you guys how my teeth are. It's been long I actually did it, so I'm beginning to. You can see these are it is. I don't know why it's not focusing. You can see this one is white, but this one is yellow. This one is yellow. So you can see this one. You can see this one. These two are kind of yellow. These ones are still kind of white. These two are kind of yellow. So my incisors are kind of turning yellow because it's been like 2 months I didn't last. That's why I want to do it, and I felt like maybe most of you might want to also do it, so that's why I'm sharing my simple recipe with you people. So I'm going to be showing you guys the ingredients we need for this whole procedure right now. So let's get started. So firstly, the two major ingredients you're going to be needing is, firstly, it's an hydrogen peroxide. You need an hydrogen peroxide. I've used this one, it's just remaining this small quantity, so you can just get yourself an hydrogen peroxide. That's the first one. The second most vital ingredient is a baking powder. Any baking powder of your choice is fine. This one is the one I use in baking, so I'm just using this one. So also you would need a toothpaste. Now it doesn't have to be Pepsodent, you can use any kind of toothpaste you want, or the kind of toothpaste you need actually. And then of course you need water, so I just put in this water in this place, so I would be using it. And then of course you need and then of course you need a toothbrush. This is my toothbrush. And then you need a bowl, any kind of bowl of your choice. So let's just mix this ingredients right away. So here's my bowl. In my bowl, I'll just keep these ones aside. I'll open my baking powder and just put a little quantity. Now you can do this one and keep, you can decide to be doing it every time you want to actually brush your teeth. So this one I'm putting it here because I want myself and Ellen to use it. So after putting in my baking powder, you don't have to put too much if you know you don't want to store it. I'm going to open my hydrogen peroxide and I'm going to put just half of this. Just half is okay. After that, I'm going to stir this up thoroughly. I'm supposed to have a spoon, but there's no spoon. I didn't come with a spoon here, so I'm just going to stir this up like this, 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 like this. And your mixture is actually ready. So this is all you need. So let's get straight to the application. So for the application, firstly you have to wash your mouth. I mean wash your mouth, I mean washing your mouth with your, boil the water here now, washing your mouth with your normal toothpaste, because your mouth has to be clean first. So using your normal toothpaste, anyone you like, just take a small quantity and then you rinse your mouth of those steps so that this thing can actually work well. You're brushing up, down, up, down, up, down. After I'm done, I'm just going to rinse my mouth. So after that process is done, that is where we begin the next vital point. So now my mouth is clean. I mean, clean, free from germs and dirt, and food residue also. So this is my mixture. This is the mixture. You have to take it into.
Just as I explained earlier, hydrogen peroxide generally, if you apply it to any cavity in your body, be it your ear or a wound, you'll notice that it will be bringing out this foamy sensation. That is the germs trying to come out. That is the hydrogen trying to play its role. So this is not an exception also. When you put hydrogen inside your mouth, it's going to be giving you this foamy kind of sensation. I remember your gum are very sensitive, like they are light, so they are very sensitive to all this kind of thing. So it's not painful. It's just that you would experience the foaminess, which might be a little bit warm, not hot. It's going to be warm. So that's why I'm making all this reaction. It's not like it's so painful. This is just me exaggerating. So I'm just trying to gag it through my mouth, make sure I'm making sure it enters into every part of my teeth or my hole or whatever. I'm just making sure it gets into every part of it. So that's just what I am doing.
Oh, you have to rinse your mouth thoroughly. So after that, after going in with that, now when you use this hydrogen peroxide and baking powder mixture, this is what I have left. When you use this, when you use this mixture, you're going to be having a hot kind of sensation. You know what happens when you put hydrogen peroxide in any part of your body? It starts foaming and it gives you this kind of hot sensation. So when you use it and you're experiencing that kind of thing, don't panic. It's just normal. That is the known side effect. So you just allow it stay in your mouth for 5 minutes and then you wash it out. And as you're letting it stay in your mouth, you can also be gargling your mouth. You do that for like 5 minutes and you let it enter into all your every part of your cavity. It's very good. There is no side effects for that one. So after that, I'm going to rinse off my mouth. You have to rinse off your mouth properly because remember you're not supposed to allow this hydrogen peroxide go through your alimentary canal. So I'm using my toothpaste again. This is the final wash and it's totally optional. This second wash is totally optional. If you can, make sure you rinse your mouth off very very well. Don't allow any residue of this to be in your mouth. But if you can't, you have to wash like myself. So this time around, I'm going to wash lightly. So basically guys, we have come to the end of this video. Now for the baking powder, you can use any type of baking powder you have. It doesn't necessarily have to be this one. If you can't even afford to buy this one, that if you don't have any need for it, if you don't have any need for baking powder, because I have this one because I bake with baking powder. If you don't have any need for baking powder, you only need the quantity you would use in making this treatment. You can go to your local market. They tie this thing in small in retail, so you can just buy maybe a very little quantity of it and use it. And then for your hydrogen peroxide is just the same. If you don't want to buy the full quantity or the full this full um, amount, you can look for means to buy a little quantity. Also, to make this thing more effective or to just add complete ingredients, you would need lime. You would need your lemon. But if you don't have lemon, if you have lemon, it's going to be very perfect, as it's going to make this treatment very effective and harsh. So, but if you don't have lime, just like myself, there is no way I could have bought lime in this place. I don't even think there's, not lime, sorry, lemon. I don't think I've ever seen lemon here. So if you are like myself, you can just use these two ingredients. But if you can go extra miles in getting lemon, or if you have lemon at your own reach, you can just use it and get what you want. And for your Pepsodent, for your Maclean, use any kind of toothpaste you want. Any kind is just fine. If you don't have toothpaste, you can also use salt. Salt also will do the same thing these things are going to do. So this is the finished look. Ah, you can see how my gum you can see how my gum has also become. This is how it is now. So that is how it is now. So so that is how it is now. This is not a 1 day procedure. If you have a very brown teeth, this is not something you do 1 day and you start expecting results, because most of you that use all these things, when you use it 1 day, you start looking at your teeth, my teeth is not white, my teeth is not white. No, that's not how it is done. If you have very brown teeth, you have to use it for at least a week before you start seeing results, and you have to be consistent. You have to make this mixture and you have to be using it every morning and night. You do it thrice a day, morning, afternoon, night. If you can do it that way, then you have a quicker result. I'm going to do this again at night for just 3 days, and I'm going to be fine. That's just because I've been doing it previously. But if you're a starter, you might want to do it thrice a day, and make sure you are doing it well. So that is just it, guys. If you enjoy watching this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and share it, and I'm going to see you in another of my video. Be sure to stay beautiful, and bye.